It's Valentine's Day, or somewhere around Valentine's Day, depending on when this video comes out. And I have a bone to pick. Okay, so I'm making this video in February, and it's almost Valentine's Day, and this is me, for the first time, basically, making a themed video. We're gonna talk about a ship today. I don't know if you can see it. Like, my buttons are heart-shaped. Look, heart-shaped button. It's February and love is in the air, and Shay is doing a themed video. We're talking about love, we're talking about romance, and we're still talking about fandom. And we're talking about shipping, and we're talking about Critical Role Campaign 4. The spoilers up until the beginning all the way through to the end of the Soldier's Tables arc. Let me be clear right out of the gate, this is not a shipping war declaration. I love this fandom. I love messy ships. I love popular ships. I love niche ships. This is not me saying anyone else is wrong. I am the biggest multi-shipper out there, okay? This is me saying I am hungry. Because Thimble and Occtis have 6 works on AO3. 6. And most of those are by the same heroic individual, who I assume is writing through tears and caffeine. Meanwhile, no bashing genuinely, Belair and Hal have 97 works, Julian and Occtis have 73, and Wickander and Tyranny have 68. Again, good ships, no notes, but where are my Thimble Occtis people at? Because the material is there, I swear. We're not just shipping vibes, there's actual textual evidence here. Like believe me, why do I feel like I'm the only one who ships this ship? Exhibit A, and the moment that I perked up and took an interest in Occtis as a character and also thought there was a lot of shipping potential, the moment Julian grabs Thimble. Up until that point, Occtis is giving what I would generously call award-winning timid boy behavior. He's quiet, he's nervous, he's restrained. You know, he's doing the emotional equivalent of standing slightly behind the group, fiddling his thumbs nervously. We love an awkward boy. But then, Julian grabs Thimble, and Occtis immediately steps in with a sharp, unequivocal, absolutely no. No hesitation, no politeness, no nervousness or fear there. He is ready to square up. And I need you to understand why this matters, because this is like the first time, or one of the first times, that we ever see Occtis just act on instinct instead of being like super cautious. Here's when he stops thinking and starts protecting, acting recklessly. And who is the person that triggers this sudden shift? It's Thimble! That's character revealing here. That's why I said it made me like perk up and take interest in Occtis as a character, as well as the ship itself, because, oh, this person cares a lot, and now I care a lot. Which leads us into Exhibit B. This is a huge spoiler, so really don't watch this part if you haven't watched everything yet. But when Occtis dies, his last thoughts are about Thimble? No one else? Not his family? Not unfinished business? Not Tasha or like the people who are with him? It's about Thimble! Are you kidding me? This is not a coincidence. Like, there's so much about both of those characters and their dynamic together that's still not revealed, but that's so loud. You know, writers don't choose last thoughts lightly, and players definitely don't. That's a priority, an emotional priority that's being revealed under the pressure. And if you're telling me that doesn't matter because they're not a canon ship, okay, I deal with an emotional and narrative gravity, okay? Not marriage certificate. Exhibit C. Let's talk a little bit about Thimble. The soldiers' table. There's so much going on. There's so much crazy things. Thimble is dealing with like profound grief. She's dealing with these like fights and like survival and getting her revenge. The plot is happening here. And like she's mentioned Occtis several times. And then what does she say when she's done revenge? What does she think about in the last episode? Occtis again. I need to check on Occtis. I feel like this is not casual concern. There's like a lot of history here that will eventually be uncovered, but this feels like other than Thiazi and maybe Tayor, Occtis is maybe like, I don't know, maybe the most important person in Thimble's life, or the person that she thinks about the most. I don't know. There's a reason why she keeps saying it, and it's not just because, you know, like Occtis has been mentioned and like his family is around and there's concern there, because House Royce, we know there's trouble in House Royce, and as much as Thimble's showing concern there, I mean, she didn't name drop Arnessa or any of the other people, but she's name dropping Occtis more than once. But as much as there's concern there, there's definitely a heightened concern for Occtis. On my search for finding other people like me who have quickly become invested in this ship, I have seen it said online that this is just a bland, basic hetero ship. And I don't have a lot of hetero ships, okay? I'm all about the queer representation and the queer ships, but like, how dare you? Incorrect. It's not just a bland hetero ship, okay? Maybe it's not a loud ship. Maybe it's not fireworks and declarations and immediate payoff, okay? It's restraint, it's protection, it's worry. There's a lot of build-up. There's a lot there that's gonna be coming, I'm sure, even if it never becomes canon. Like, clearly they have an interesting dynamic that will also be an interesting friendship, okay? It's a quiet choice to notice someone again and again, especially when they're not even at your table, okay? If anything, it's a delayed gratification ship, which historically this fandom seems to love. And you don't have to like it, but calling it bland when it's built on subtle character beats is a choice. And yes, I just said they're not even at the same table yet. True. Maybe that's a bit of the appeal. This ship is underrated. We have a lot more to see, a lot more to get excited about. It's early, it's fragile, it's full of possibility. It hasn't been flattened by fandom certainty yet. We are shipping the potential, the what could happen if these two keep orbiting each other. That's fun. That's the point. And bonus evidence. Let's talk about the fox. Occtis' undead fox familiar is named Pincushion, a sewing reference, connected to Thimble. Is it subtle? Yes. Is it deniable? Sure. Is it also extremely on brand for Critical Role to do that kind of quiet connective tissue? I think so. And if you're not into that, I don't know what to tell you. That's fair, I guess. The last ship that I really had for Critical Role was Caleb and Jester, and that didn't become canon, but I was fed. I had options. I had so much fan fiction. I had variety. I had choice paralysis even. Here, I am rationing. Okay, Simba, say hello to the people. Here, I am rationing. I am counting works on one hand. I'm surviving on crumbs and vibes and my own imagination. And that's fine. It's still early. Like, I mean, how much do I expect when we're this early? You know, I'm being a little dramatic. But I hope I'm not alone. I hope there are other people watching these same moments going like, wait, are we seeing this? Yes, we are. So, This is not a demand. I'm not demanding other people to like the ship if you genuinely don't. Other ships are cool too. I'm sure I'll get dragged into some of them the more content that is released. No, this is not a drag or a demand for you to make content for my ship that you don't even like. It's an invitation, okay? If you see it too, welcome. Come in, talk to me about it. I want to be with my people. And if you don't, that's fine. There's something there. And the fandom will eventually catch up. And I will be here, shipping quietly, hungrily, with 6 AO3 works in a dream. And with the knowledge, if I truly want more content, then I guess one of the things I'm gonna have to do is make it myself eventually. Ugh. Anyways, this was just meant to be a more silly, fun little themed video. Don't take it too seriously. I know shipping discourse can be a lot sometimes, but stay safe, stay safe, stay weird, and happy Valentine's Day.